What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Batman Arkham City playthrough. And this is where the gameplay picks up right where we left off last time, and I talk about random stuff. And I figure, since playing Batman, we're playing as Batman, we're fighting Batman's enemies, might as well talk about Batman. So I figured I'd give you a little rundown on the history of the Batman movies up until this point, and which are my favorites, which ones suck, why they're good, why they're bad, and my thoughts on the upcoming Batman movie, the third installment with Christian Bale. But to date, there's been 7 Batman movies with 5 different Batmans. And the Batmans have been Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, and obviously Christian Bale. My favorite Batman gotta be Val Kilmer. Or, not Val Kilmer, sorry. Michael Keaton. Least favorite Batman, Val Kilmer. But we'll get on to that. These movies, the first movie came out in 1966, and the most recent one to come out came out in 2008. And I mean, that's a pretty huge span. I mean, that's a lot of story to cover. And if you haven't seen any of these movies, please, probably on Netflix, I'm not really sure, but just go check them out. I mean, they're all good movies in their own right, but some of them are just a little bit better than others. So right now I'm going to give you my breakdown of what my favorite Batman movies are, best to worst, first to 7th. You get it. So, coming in with number 1 is 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton. And this is the first one in the revamped story, the first modern Batman movie. Came out when I was 1. It was just awesome. It co-starred Jack Nicholson as the Joker, and that was just, if you're a comic book fan and you like the comic book Joker, or the Joker that's in this game is really set on the comic book Joker, not the Heath Ledger Darkseid Joker, which we'll get to that later. But Jack Nicholson just played an awesome Joker. He just seemed crazy. I mean, that movie was just one of the best movies of all time, I would really have to say. The directing in it's great. The color work just really makes Gotham look like a just shitty place to live with this hero. And that's awesome. One of the things I can always laugh about is when I think about scene from that Batman movie, from the first movie, is when Jack Nicholson tricks the reporter that Batman's into, or that Bruce Wayne's into, to come into this restaurant, thinks she's going out on a date with Bruce Wayne, but it's really Joker, and he's dancing around with that stupid painter's hat, and they're just like ruining all the art. It's hilarious. But I digress. My second favorite Batman movie was 1992 Batman Returns, also with Michael Keaton. I like this one. It's the same director as the first one, so it's got that same feel, but Danny DeVito as the Penguin is just absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, please just, stop this video right now, go watch it, learn about his French flipper trick, and look at Michelle Pfeiffer in just sexy skin-tight leather, because that's basically what that movie's about. Michelle Pfeiffer makes an alright Catwoman. She's not the best. She's definitely not the worst. That's Halle Berry when Catwoman had her own movie for some reason, but yeah, I mean, came out in 1992, and it's just really great movie. Like I said, Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I don't really think they could ever do a different Penguin, because Danny DeVito, aside from the fact that he's 3 foot tall, just perfectly fit. And so yeah, number 3 on the list is the 1966 original Batman the movie, starring Adam West. This one kind of hits close to the heart. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, it's my 3rd favorite. But I remember watching this movie when I was a little kid, and like, if you watch it now and you don't like the comic books, you're gonna say this movie fucking sucks. Or if you've never seen the TV show Batman, because that's what it's really based on. And I mean, it's terrible action, effects and everything. But that's also what makes it cool. I mean, you can tell that when they're supposed to be gliding up a building, they're really just walking on the normal ground, and the cameras turn sideways. And when Batman punches somebody, you get that comic book bubble letter pop-up that says like BAMF or like POW or BAM, and it's really nostalgic if you watch it. And I mean, it came out in 1966, and it's also got like every villain ever in one movie, and there's this awesome scene when they're in a battleship, and it's just great. So next on our list is Batman Dark Knight, and Dark Knight, you know, obviously Heath Ledger, rest in peace, you know, movie that ended his career, or not even ended his career, ended his life. But I mean, the movie is just great. It's different from the original series because it's just a little darker with the story, not like the color, you know, the props and the set. Just a darker story, and Heath Ledger really brings that out. It's just this real deranged feel. It's like a different Joker. It's not the Joker everyone's used to. And it's just a great movie. You know, the movie that's coming out next, I really would have liked to see what Heath Ledger would have been able to do with that one, but everyone knows that story, so. But yeah.
Please get me out of this.
Number 4 is The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger, and Christian Bale is the Batman in that. So I'm not sure if I said that in the beginning. But number 5 is the 2005 Batman Begins, and that's the first one of the revamp with Christian Bale, and you know, which I think Christian Bale is a really good Batman, except for the fact that you can't hear him most of the time. When he's Batman, you know, he mutters his words, "Why you gonna kill me?" Just random stuff. But I really like this movie because Scarecrow is awesome, and he's one of my favorite villains of all time in any universe, but especially the DC universe. Scarecrow is awesome. So that's why that one's good. And now these are the two that really aren't good at all. And number 6 is it came out in 1997. It's Batman and Robin, and this movie just sucked.
I need to get out.
There's really just nothing that good about it at all. Just stupid one-liners. George Clooney was the Batman in this movie, by the way. But it's just stupid one-liners between George Clooney and the guy that plays Robin. I can't remember what his name is right now, and I really don't care to look it up. But like, I believe the final words in the movie are like "Holy Rusted Metal Batman," and it's just terrible. But Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Mr. Freeze, and that's funny. So I would still watch it, even if it's just for that. And coming to number 7, my thoughts on the very worst Batman ever, Batman Forever. And Val Kilmer played Batman in this one, and he proves that it takes more than a strong jawline to play Batman. This movie just sucked. Batmobile's like driving up buildings, and the story doesn't even really make sense, and it's just oh, wonder if you can hear my dogs in the background. Hope not. But anyway, this thing's winding down to an end here, and so that's been a history of my favorite Batmans. Just been general history on the movies of Batman themselves. So if you want to go and watch any of these Batman movies, I'd really encourage you to watch all of them, because you know what, you might like Batman Forever, even though I think it fucking sucks. But that's what's great about opinions. Everyone's got one and no one's is right. So there's about 2 minutes left in this commentary, and I figure rather than just talking about random stuff, I'll leave you guys with, in my eyes, the best part of Batman Forever was. So as always, thank you for watching, and see ya.
I need to get back after Joker.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger? The light that you shine can't be seen. Yeah, I can bring to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Ooh, when I get a few stranger that feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, I like you.